In world news now, Israeli Security Cabinet recommended approval of a ceasefire that would pause the fighting in Gaza and release dozens of hostages held by militants. The Prime Minister's office said that if a deal is passed by the government later today, the ceasefire could start as soon as Sunday, with the first hostages released then. NBC's Danielle Hemaginin reports from Tel Aviv.
Well, the formalities are now underway in Israel to formally ratify the ceasefire deal before it goes into effect on Sunday. The Security Cabinet has approved the deal. Now, of course, this meeting was expected to be held yesterday morning on Thursday. There was a 24-hour delay. Israel was accusing Hamas of making last-minute concessions. Hamas was saying they were still committed to the deal. Two far-right ministers have been opposed to this deal, have also threatened to quit. We now know that the National Security Minister, Itamar Ben-Gvir, today voted against it. Despite his refusal to support it, it will go ahead and it will get the support it needs from the government as a whole, and that vote is expected to be held at some point today, with the Prime Minister earlier putting out a statement saying that he is expecting the first hostages to be released on Sunday. Who exactly they will be, we're not yet clear on that. Israeli media has been reporting that the first hostages will be 3 women. What will also happen on Sunday, if last November's deal in 2023 is any indication, those hostages will be handed over to the Red Cross and then to the IDF before returning to Israel. Meanwhile, there'll be no Israeli drones, no Israeli fighter jets flying over Gaza. Now, the ceasefire was announced on Wednesday night, but since then, dozens and dozens of Palestinians have been killed in Israeli airstrikes, so that is still going on, one bloody day after the next. Now, in terms of Benjamin Netanyahu's fragile coalition government, there is another far-right minister, the finance minister, Bezalel Smotrich. If he does not endorse the deal, it is still going to pass, but if he threatens to quit, and if he does so, it means that Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli prime minister, might have to call snap elections. Danielle Hemaginin, NBC News, Tel Aviv.